Hi, Grubs. Hello. Hi. Happy not a Monday, but a Tuesday today. Um, I'm sorry for being a little bit late. I wasn't able to be here earlier. I was doing some errands, but now I'm here. Hello. So today, let me say hi, Leo. Let me put in no spoilers in chat. And I'll pin that so that rah. Hey, nice to see you. How are you, Leo? How is everybody? I was gonna say, oh yeah. So today I think I'm gonna do something that I haven't done too much on stream. So instead of doing like a nice looking piece, which we probably won't get, I think I'm gonna go through my design process. So whenever I do any designs, hi DG, welcome to the stream, the Tuesday of MS Paint. Oh, by the way, I'll say this later. Hey Jetix, so no Spiderverse spoilers, but can spoil the first two Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies? Sure, yes. Sorry I wasn't at the last stream. Oh, don't worry. We did miss you, but now you're here. I was gonna say, yeah, so it's gonna be more of a, like the design process instead of trying to get a full nice looking piece. And aside from that, I also wanted to say, I'll say it later too if more people come by. Uh, but I think also next week I'm gonna be streaming on Tuesday instead of Monday. It just so happened that both this Monday and the next Monday I have um plans already. I was visiting my grandma for a whole week. Oh, I see. Did you have fun? Did you do anything special over there? So, hey, bro, moment. Haven't seen the new Spider-Man yet. Is it good? I really liked it. So, I would say, yeah, you should watch it when you get the chance. I believe it, if it is, bro. So, let's do so my first phase when we are designing things is to do a little bit of research. So let's start a little bit with that. And is it on any streaming service? I'm not sure, honestly. I think it might be a little bit too recent for that, wouldn't it? Not sure. So I had a few ideas in mind, but I still want to do something. Hmm. Sorry, drinking a little bit of water. I had fun. She didn't have a car, so we wouldn't couldn't do anything much, but we went to a park and we ate out when my dad was up there. When I was at home, we drew together. Oh, you did? That was nice. What did you draw? And chores. It's on Disney Plus. Oh, it is. That's pretty quickly. So like I had a few ideas. For a while I've always wanted to design a Spider-Man like a Kamen Rider, but I'm not sure if I would do that today, especially when I'm doing a Spidersona, which my grandma is an artist. Uh, Honestly, same. My grandma is an artist too. And my grandpa from my mother's side too. What did you do? I'm guessing more like canvas and oil, things like that. That's what my grandma does. She worked on her realistic piece with oil pencils. Ooh, I see. So I like this type of designs, and I wanted to have um I wanted something like this, like very stripes for the design. But this wouldn't be the Kamen Rider one, I guess. Damn, I don't have Disney Plus. Don't have Disney Plus as well. Okay, which of my relatives are artists? I think my dad might have been one. Like drawing artist or more of sculpture. What did he do? Uh I initially was inspired to draw by my dad because he used to do like I don't know, simple doodles that would impress me and it would impress me enough that I thought I wanted to do um good as well. My grandma used to be an artist, but not anymore. I mean, it comes and goes, right? So I understand. Next up is I'm talking about. Oh, really? My brother used to draw sometimes. To me, it's funny that my brother is like so bad at drawing, like really, really bad. So you and Jadix are art rivals now. I mean, as long as that inspires you, it could be a good thing. She died, so she can't draw anymore. Whoops, I'm sorry. I thought she just um stopped drawing, so I get it now. Well, I'm sorry for that. Um, so I want things like this. Good luck. Are you both working on a piece right now to rival off each other or nothing planned yet? I know you're actually about to be doxxed. So this is very much whoa, that's too big. Um, this is very much like the idea that I have. We practice profiles for a bit. Ooh. Sorry, something have been finding side profiles. I see. I mean, that sounds good. I need to practice a few things like that too. Um, so yeah, I don't know if I should try to do both. Maybe depending on the time, we can do both. I usually do them as thumbnails, so I don't think I think maybe we can have the time. So and maybe so and maybe a spiny orb weaver just because I like those. The yellow ones. I'm gonna do a little bit of green. So is this an OC or a Sona? Honestly, is there a difference? I guess a Sona should be myself, right? And an OC would be not myself? Because I can see a way to incorporate that fat butt that the spiders have. I think you can do that, if you wanna, right? I draw an anime style, so side view isn't too bad for me. I mean, if you have a style, sometimes you can really work with that, so that does help. I always I always struggle with the fact that I don't have a set style, so I usually don't know what to do. Like it depends on the drawing, I guess. I think I wouldn't struggle with realistic things, but since it's not my preferred thing, then it doesn't then it's like, well, what am I doing this for? I'm not so sure. It depends. I don't think you were here the or I don't remember if I think you were maybe already asleep or something. Um the time that I was talking about studies, I always struggle with not knowing what to do or what to practice it for. That's like a little bit of an issue. Let's see. Oh, see, it's not you. You could see the butt being like the head covering, those intricate ones. I see. Yeah, so in a way, I'm not doing my Beatles self as as a Spider-Man, I guess. I'm trying to do a cool looking Spider-Man character. So I guess it would be an OC. I just threw in the Spidersona because that's what people call it. Uh, so I would have guessed that that made sense. Well, so hmm, so we'll see. I think I have an idea for this is just a test. I usually design a lot of characters, but I don't do them on stream a lot or at all. So this would maybe be the first time that we're doing something like this on stream. And my design process is a little bit like doing a lot of thumbnailing and checking what feels right in terms of, I guess, character design. So I would do something very simple would be like to check a Spider-Man. Let's see. Do a little bit of a pose. Then I sent a photo of what I meant. Let me check. Let's check it already right away. Oh, I see what you mean. That would be very interesting and unique. I don't think I could do that because I would go for a little bit more simple and um but that would be cool. Honestly, if you were to do something like that, I would love to see that. Um uh, I think it would be cool. So, I'm gonna grab I feel like you could do put a shape. I it kind of makes sense in a way, yeah. I can see that. We can check it out. I usually do more than one design. Like I said, this won't be like a big drawing that I usually do. This would be like very a lot of little drawings that change just in very tiny bits. And we'll see if I can make another one and then we could make that one or something like that because it does give me an idea. I can kind of see that, especially with the spiny orb weaver. Um, let me Spider-Man full body, I guess. Okay, this is a good reference. Understand, man. I typically do. a lot of thinking than do one design, so we work differently. Oh yeah, I do like, so I would do, I have an idea, for example, in mind, and today's basically that. I'm gonna share my design process, um, and maybe you like it, maybe you don't, but I think it's interesting to see this part of me because I actually like designing characters a lot. So this would be like, we're doing the basics of the body, right? Doesn't have to be perfect, honestly. It's just like an idea of how it would look. And when I do that, that will help me to, only my opinion is right. I don't think when I design characters, I just make one and hope it looks good. No, I do think a lot, and I have like so many very small variations of characters. And I'm like, okay, so is this color better? And I do different colors and then different shapes, different things to add on. It's always changing, and I'm still working on that. Actually, since I'm working on a project, I I'm doing a little bit of that. I have been doing a little bit of that recently, and to me it's pretty fun, but it can be like very difficult because I have a lot of trouble choosing things. I don't have a character design process because I really draw a whole character at once. I think for me, I was never into character design before I had projects. So I never did any OCs when I was, or maybe I guess I kind of did once, I guess you could say. But I usually wouldn't do like any OCs. I wouldn't do any character designing. I didn't have any like zonas or whatever. Um, but then I started having like several ideas for several projects, and then I started having like, okay, now let's design this thing, and let's design this other thing, and now I do it a lot more because I do have those in mind. I guess I would say you would need, or it's not that you need it. It's not that you need a project to have one, but I think it helps because in a way that gives the character a world to live in, and you can have like reasons to why it exists, why it should be designed in a certain way, and maybe you can decide on the style too, and all of that um, would be a part of it. So, like we said, right now, this is not trying to have like good anatomy or anything like that. Just trying to have a basic shape that we can work with. And this shape would let us know what we need to do. So okay. And maybe with this in mind or later we can actually do something cooler. I don't know if I have anything I can share right now that shows my design process. Let me check real quick. Um because a lot of the files that I had, they died. Yesterday I redesigned an old OC and he looks way better, mostly because my art improved rather than my designing skills. That does happen, but also sometimes design skills do improve. Like sometimes you notice that a few things like you don't need those anymore or whatever. My design step is thinking about the world that they are in and what their powers and goals would be. Yeah, that does help. My designs most suffer in a modern world setting with no powers because they're just normal humans. Let's see if I have something that I can share that is not a secret yet. Um, Maybe from the bug designs. This is a good example, I think. Give me a second. I think with this one, let me showcase this one, and you'll see my steps in here a little bit. So I was designing this fruit fly, and I started seeing like this was my reference, and then I thought, okay, let's do the body, let's do the shapes, but then again, I didn't want to do it exactly the same like I did the previous fly that we used. So something that I was checking out, this shape felt really like almost exactly the same as last one. Then here I was checking out how could I do like a simplified version of the little feet. Here I was um testing like the face shape, testing the eyes, testing if I could have this um fat little antenna, and how small I could make it because I felt like this one would be smaller. So I was trying to do this and different types of wings and all that. And oh, for example, here, this is like little variations I made. So we check out with the eyes like with a little shine or darkness over here, which makes it look like it's looking outwards, or more in the middle, something like this. And these are also like straight looking lines instead of the circles and things I used in the other fly. Let me check out. And here's another time that I came back to this design and started doing with a similar face shape, but we start doing the antenna up here, which would make it look like it's a little bit angrier, right? And I also did this different looking line that I think it helps with the feeling that it's a little bit crazier, right? It's more of an unhinged fly, which this line also would remind me of this one over here. So I took that, and yeah, I was testing out a lot of things. Persona 2 has some of my favorite designs ever. Oh, I haven't seen really well about the Persona 2 characters. I don't think I know them too well to say. Oh, by the way, what did you think about the Persona 3 Reload? Is that what it's called? Honestly, I'm gonna miss that we didn't get the 3D one on PC, which would be Fez, right? But honestly, I'm excited. I know it looks a lot like Persona 5, and in a way, it kind of loses a little bit of the um, old charm that the old game had. But honestly, it looks kind of neat. It looks fun. Looks like a fun way to play it, I guess. Because honestly, I wasn't so sure about the portable, I guess. I wanted the Fez. Not sure if I wanted the portable. So now that we have a base, I usually do have like a base, and then we can start making at least two copies, right? To see what we want to do, if we want to do some changes. We don't need the third one yet. Actually, since we're not going to use it yet, let's not. But we have this now. So, what do we want to do? First, I think for this time, just to make it neat, I think it's fine if we use like a gray color for the background. Doi does most Persona art now. I wouldn't recognize any of the characters in a good design. I mean, I don't know what that is either, so. Hey, Boyd. Well, hello there, Grubs. How you doing today? Welcome. I'm doing pretty good. I know it's Tuesday, but hey, I thought I still wanted to stream, and I couldn't stream yesterday, so it is today. Nice to see you. Sorry, drinking a little bit of water. Ooh, I had a fun idea, but I'll need to think about it. So I was thinking about the thing you said, Leo, about on the head, but I was thinking of like maybe I would like to give them like a little backpack or something like that. So I wonder if that could make sense. Happy to catch your stream again. Oh, thank you. Really glad you could, although I don't know what time it is for you, but it's probably a weird time, right? So yeah, today I'm basically trying to see if I can design something during a stream because this is not my usual setting. I usually do this in my spare time. I design a few things for different projects and I tried. This is usually my method, so in a way I'm also teaching you that. um Useful or not, I don't know, but hey, it is a thing. So I think I'm gonna do actually a darker color, because I kind of like this, kind of like a shield, maybe. And I wonder, I wanted to do like a very greenish looking yellow, or even more green, like this, very much inspired by this. And the legs usually have like stripes, so let's kind of do that and see what we can come up with. So I don't know if I want them. So this is a reason why I think I usually do several of this. I thought about spiky shoulder pads. I was thinking about that too. That was an idea that I had. So we might see that. I actually wanted to make in the past a Kamen Rider looking Spider-Man. Maybe we can do that today if we have the time. I don't know how long it will take me to design something like this. Because I usually do it in several sessions in my spare time, so I don't know how it will go live. I would design with you, Dung, but I'm reading Blue Lock right now. Gotta learn about sports. I see. Why? What's the sport? Blue Lock? Is it football, soccer? Interesting. Honestly, if you want to do this, I think you might get inspired after seeing the movie, so I'll wait for that. I think you'll want to do this. People usually do those Spidersonas. I'm usually never interested in doing things like that because I don't normally do OCs just because, but I thought I've been designing things um recently, so I thought I would share my design process, which is a little bit of this little thing that I'm doing here. So I think I'm thinking of very bee-like shapes. But a blue lock does not make me think about sport. Something like this. I like the red over here. There's a little bit of red. Well, a friend asked me to make a glam rock 80s punk Spider-Man design for him to cosplay. Oh, really? Sounds like a cool. Let me see. Yellow spider. Let's see. Green spider. Let's do green. What about neon spider? No, it gives me neon or lime spider. What about that? No. What about bright spider? Nothing PG-13 for sure. Oh, really? I don't know why that would be the case. I didn't think about anything like that. But interesting idea, I guess. Probably just me. Oh, and we would need to design the chest sign over here so that we can design that elsewhere. So I was looking at this, kind of like this. I thinking about the same non-PG like you are. I could only guess. I could only guess, but that wouldn't be my first thought, honestly. Okay, so kind of like the orange, but then again, that would make me think that I would need to do it over here. I don't know if we need to do that over here. Let's do a more yellowy yellow, right? Let's do this. And let's see, let's do yellow actually. Let's do a brighter one like this. Again, two yellows, so I'm not liking that too much. Let's go for a more orange looking color. What about more bright orange? Still a no. Okay, so I'm getting... So I still like this on the legs, but I think we need something else to balance it out. Can we get a happy gaze from you, Tom? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, it is Pride Month. Man loving man. What is happy gaze? Yes, yes. What does that mean? Okay, let's see. Isn't that the name of a TV show? Honestly, I don't have no idea. I think we do this. This. I still don't know what that is. What would I need to do for that? I was thinking of Happy Days. That was a joke. I just want to have like a happy Pride month with the tongue spin on it. Sure, how can I help? How can I make that happen, I guess? So far, I'm not sure I'm liking this, but it's something that we need to test out, I guess. It's like this, testing out um over and over. We need drawings of gay bugs. Is there a gay bug? Oh, I think snails can be gay, right? Gay bugs. Can insects have gay sex? Fluttering, dancing. Desperate mates. Is insect sex pleasurable? Bugs in pride flag colors? Be an ally? uh, I mean, I would like to do it for you, Grubs, although I I guess if I'm seen as an ally, I don't have a problem with it. I just don't want to see it. I don't want it to seem like um you have to support 50% of your audience. True. I just don't want it to seem like I'm appropriating anything. But other than that, I would. It would be fun to do like we could do like jewel beetles and do them in different colors, right? I just, in a way, I feel like I'm appropriating something that is not mine. I'm literally cis and hetero, so one of bugs got in, bug got in, is into the wrong wormhole. I was just reading. As a token is transpire mail, I give you permission. Alright. I think we can do at least like three little you're appropriating your support. Yeah. You're supporting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think we could do like three little shiny bugs like that for sure. So I'm not liking this too much. Let's see. Maybe like this. Something about this. This doesn't feel like it's the way that it should be. So let's see. Supported bug. We love it. Yeah. Yeah, I think we could do like three three bugs like that. Would be like a rainbow would be. Wait, what? I did something weird. Let's just see an ally. I was thinking, is there a way to make a pun out of that? An ally, a bug, a fly, a bug lie? Let's give it a traffic sign. Oh my god. New bugs are ace attractors. I mean, I can see that with bugs. It's giving traffic sign vibes. I think I can see that too. Um, so I don't think this color is helping us, honestly. So let's delete that. I think we can do something like still only using like a two color scheme and maybe from that we work. Although this feels very like a jello jacket or something like that. So we might need to work with the colors or something like that. Apparently queers love bugs and insects. I could see that. Who would have guessed? That I could see. When it says when you have terrarium. Can't say I can only support you grubs because I I am not ace, I am not anything. I'm not anything, but I'm glad that you grubs can enjoy me. Don't like insects too much, but I warm up to them. Oh yeah. I give you permission to make jokes about the ace audience. Let's go. Asexual jokes. Here we go. Uh, let's see. Is there a way that I can make this? Close ace knits. Doesn't matter, we just love for being you, bug. That's all, that's what it is all about. That's right. A cat knits a what about ace? Is there a bug ace bug? There should be a pun in there somewhere. Ace pass acquired. Let's we can probably have this. Or is it too wide? Maybe it is. But then again, this is like too green. Maybe if we do have these people when they draw an ace while playing card games. That's true. Let's think a little bit about the logo or something. Kind of like something like this. Maybe also do the long legs. Ace people when they see Ace from One Piece. It is. And honestly, I could see Ace people liking Ace. That's true. All right. So far I'm struggling, but that's usually the case when it comes to character design. Sometimes you do something and you don't fully know what to do with it. So I had this idea. Let's do the spikes right now. Let's see if that helps in a way. So and I think it kind of does. I feel like it gives it more personality, right? For the face, for the eyes, I think I would do this white still just to check. I'm demi-pansexual, so I only love my I think white would work better for the orange and yellow. Where? So I thought about doing like several eyes, which could also look like I like usually like the big eyes too, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Maybe I should do it a lot greener. Whoop. One, two. Instead of black, I think the white would work better for the orange and yellow instead of black. So like this? Let's see. There's something about that. You're onto something, but we need to test it out. I think there's something to this. I like the spikes. I feel like it um that gave me something that was missing. But let's use this around here. Let's see, we're already so I think we can so far we can remove this one. This is not helping. And let's see. So with this one, I'm just vanilla asexual, nothing does it for me. Like the letter A. I have to have a good connection for it to click. Yeah, a little bit like demisexual, leaning into ace, right? Except for Toji, those my boys. What is it with ace people actually loving cartoon characters, right? Like anime characters, I mean, but yeah. That's always the case, right? Or shipping. I feel like ace people like shipping, but don't care about it for them, which is it is interesting to me because I know ace people that do love like shipping, even in how would you say it, hot scenes and all that, but real people, nah, or themselves, nah. Okay, so I have zero interest in shipping. I usually don't ship. Like I like, for example, canon pairings or things like that, but I usually don't care um about shipping. I don't know. I think it's how the emotions are heightened and shown in art. I think ace people really like that. Hmm. It might be. Yeah, it's something about maybe you don't feel it as something too special for yourself, but you like seeing the situations and I don't know. Not sure. Because then again, like I said, I don't care about shipping myself, so it is interesting that ace people do, while I don't. Okay, so I think I would like to check something else instead of what goes good. What's a good color to have with? Maybe this is too purple. Mm, maybe like a dark blue. Because I'm trying to think more Spider-Man-y right now. Maybe maybe let's do this. Let's grab this as a reference. Let's paint it a little bit like. Have you all seen Toji? I've seen people simping over Toji, so I understand. I have like an obsessed friend, so yeah. Uh, so the typical Spider-Man. Let's see what it has and what we need. Right? Oops. So something like this. This is just a quick. Don't mind how ugly it might look. And then something like this, right? Then like this. Hands. Then like this. Right? And then little spider over here. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm thinking about something. I I'm getting a few ideas, so we might be onto something, right? And I'm not gonna do the webs, but we have a good basis with that. I'm more into God Complex Diva from Jujutsu Kaisen. I lean very far towards the nothing and the Ferrospace spectrum. Like nothing at all. Then you see like a blank space and then you're like, whoa, now that is hot. Yeah, he's buff. I understand what you mean. I get confused by attraction, so what I do to figure out my attraction is to ask if I could see myself living in a white picket fence like with them. That is an interesting way to put it. That's true. Um, wait. What's that? UV price spider. So I'm actually kind of enjoying this idea. Let's check it out. So what about something like this? This would be interesting. Um, a UV kind of design. I don't want to make it too intense because in a way it could feel like too basic of a design, but I like this kind of color. So let's see. The orange I think we can still have. So for example, like we had this character here, this Spider-Man. So we do the coloring and it's like this, right? So it gives us an idea of what I should need to do. So after having this, I think like, okay, this is a good basis. Whoop, sorry. We don't want this, but let's see what colors we like. No, I'm just saying that knowing what, no, what told you would be your time. I probably do have a type, especially when it comes to characters. Um, I like this type of orange. I don't know if I could change things around. This looks very retro, so in a way I like this. Let's go back to what we had over here with this. Oops. Oh, let's see like this. I want to see how it looks with this type of green and where it would be placed. So something like this could be interesting, although I feel like it lacks a lot of contrast. This is not bad with blue. Then that would mean we need this type of face. And then can't think of any characters off the top of my head that I think are attractive. If only from an aesthetic POV. I mean that also works, right? Uh you could like someone for their style. What color? Something like this would be interesting. Something very, very like orange. I'm liking this, honestly. This honestly even feels more Kamen Rider E. And it's starting to be something that I like better. Although, let's see. And the Venom spider would be something that I would enjoy, like a bigger spider. Juichi is like a puppy. I just want to squeeze his cheeks like a plushie. I want to get Juichi to an arcade so bad. I want to talk to him and treat him right. Denji seems very funny too. I can see him also being protective. Oh, so you like also like the traits of the character, I guess. Mm, maybe I'm thinking that I don't necessarily want the spider logo in the front. I feel like some having something like the Black Widow would be fun, like to have a more organic looking logo. But let's see. Uh Spider body pattern. Maybe something like the jumping spiders have. Like what the jumping spiders have. Ooh. All the sarcasm in that boy. I like that. I think if me and Gojo ever met, and if he was real, I think he would need to be real in order for you to meet first, right? Would have a sibling type relationship where we annoy everyone. That's always fun, right? So, okay. So I'm liking this. Let's see. Green spider eyes. Ooh, also green would be fun. Like something like this. Something like this could be fun. Ah, wait, what? We would call you Stinky Boy. You're like my foil. There's always that thing where, like, there's a brother you you work with, and there's a brother that you're against. That sibling who always just in goblin mode in their room. Yeah. I would also say like I'm the weird one of my family. I could say that. Okay, so I'm seeing something that I like. So we had this. Now we have this. Let's do this. Let's put here very small. We don't need it to be bigger than this. Now I'll grab this one. Like I said, it's a lot of copy and pasting so that I don't lose this design, but I can work over it. Stinky, I'm gonna cry? No. Don't cry. I think you smell nice, I think. Right? You would say so too? Hopefully. So I like this. This is actually looking like so Kamen Rider. Wait. Kamen Rider. I don't know, orange eyes. There's one, I don't know the names. There's one that I feel like already looks a little bit like this one. Uh, but it wasn't intentional. Um, green, neon green, maybe. Come on, it actually. I don't know if this is bad. It actually looks like this one, so I may need to do some to make some changes. Like, doesn't it? Whoops. It was not what I intended, but kind of has that color scheme. A little bit of that thing going on. Uh-oh. It happens, it happens. Uh, we still have time to change a few things. Don't be the accidental plagiarism arc. You know what? I do like that whenever I do things, especially when it comes to design, I do tend to grab a lot of from things that I like and from things that I know of, and that honestly doesn't bother me. Uh, it does mean that I need to put in like an extra effort, and I need to change a few things and maybe think about more things to implement. But if I'm like organically getting to somewhere that I already something that I already like, I see it as, hey, it's not too bad, right? Like this is very unique to this one, but still, we need to we need to change a few things, work on it a little bit. What's up? Um, well, I just noticed that my design was very similar to one from Kamen Rider again, but by accident. So this looks very similar to this in a way, but I think it's part of the process. I I think I recently said it. Um, it's a little bit of a secret project, but I'm fine sharing it with you, Grubs. Uh, I'm working on a Godzilla type project, and I'm trying to do my own characters, which very much take inspiration from Godzilla. So I was gonna make it Godzilla before, but I think maybe I could have more freedom if I don't do it uh, like literally grabbing from Godzilla characters. But that's what I think so far. And when I Kamen Rider, also known as clause in a sentence. So yeah, Dungo says, yeah, a little bit. So I'm working with that. I'm changing things up a little bit in a way that um feels good enough. Okay, let me see if I can share it. Let me see if I can share like something from that. So for example, uh I don't know if there's a good example. Let me let me check. Um Something that was pretty hard was that I think the designs in Godzilla are like so good that I fear that if I make my own designs, they won't be as good as that. So I'm working a lot trying to see if I can get to at least a good place near that. So, like, if I can't design good enough kaijus that could feel, I don't know, rival to Godzilla, then I think I would use Godzilla just to make those. You guys think that if Godzilla farts, an entire suburban division will be destroyed? Um, yeah, probably, because if it's not by the mere pushing and wind force alone that it gets destroyed, then think about this. It would also be like probably, what is it, nuclear type of energy? What's the atomic, like the atomic breath that Godzilla has? Well, it would also be like an atomic fart, right? Nuclear, atomic, I don't know which one. Um so yeah, honestly, when I design things, I use a lot of inspiration from things that I like, things that I know, and try to start, getting a little bit away from that. For example, I don't know if I have good examples to show, and it's also a little bit of hmm. Currently discussing the fart power of Godzilla in the bug stream. That's true. That's true. You brought it up. That's also true. Okay, so this is meant to be a secret, uh, but I've shown this before, so just um, so this was the idea of the Godzilla thing that I was doing, and this was Godzilla. But so far, I'm also trying to um come up with a new design. So I was doing something that feels similar to Godzilla, but uh, it also mixes up a few things. So I was doing this. This is basically a little bit of Godzilla, a little bit of Spinosaurus, the new type, and things like that. I was thinking of what to do with this, how to make the spikes in the back. Um, then with that in mind, I started doing more versions, and but something that I wasn't enjoying was that I wasn't feeling like it was looking too intimidating, I guess. This was like um the Godzilla went hard, goddamn, the first one. So I was doing this, and this is like same as the first one, but just trying to place it like over there with this new design. That looks really good. Oh, thank you. The Godzilla can totally truffle. So yeah, this wouldn't be Godzilla now. I'm trying to make it like an OC. So little by little, I'm trying to get like away from that. So I'm designing from, like, yeah, that is one of my inspirations, but I have a few others. And this was one of my latest designs. And adding the horn, adding a few scars, adding this thing, I felt like this felt now it feels even more intimidating to me. Like, I like the shape more. It feels, this thing in the back feels better. I don't know. I was working with a few things, but that was an example of something that I guess in a way I was close to something, but then I started distancing myself from it. So, for example, this one is like one of my latest type of designs. So it's meant to be like very very similar, but at the same time kind of different. I think I said it before. Where I'm trying to do something like, Yu-Gi-Oh has this kaiju cards, and they also have this thing that where they kind of feel like Godzilla monsters, but they're doing something different, right? So, and this would be like King Ghidorah and Mothra and something like that. And I'm also trying to do something like that, where I'm redesigning, often changing things up. I'm also doing like a Mothra-like character. Um, I'd have it'd have the added benefit of hyping your audience up for whatever you're making and getting you to commit. Wait, what? 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 What is that in relation to? So, for example, I was also doing like a little um I don't know which one to show. I don't want to show too much yet. Wait, what would hype people up? Like a trailer? I don't know. I feel like I missed the message. I'm kind of lost. Oh, or you mean like right now? I mean, right now with you, Grubs, hopefully it does hype you up. I think this project is further away. I have a project that I think I want to do um real soon, which would be like hopefully it would be like a cool big project, story related. I I feel like I can't say too much about this one because this one I feel would be like really really close. I, I guess you missed the comment I put about that last one. Damn. Wait, let me see if my chat, maybe it's live chat. Oh, I see it was live chat. You should share more of this on Twitter socials. I've thought about that, but I always feel like I don't know. I think I should share in Twitter. So I felt like I have so many things that I draw like off stream and off YouTube and things like that. And a lot of those things are designs. And the problem is that I don't know for what reason or why. I always feel like I should keep it a secret. Like this is the thing that I'm making, and this is gonna be like the final product, and you should only see it when the final product is done, not when it's like only half done, right? So my brother, he's snoring in the other room. Must be like a big snorer, right? So I always I never feel confident in showing it before I'm done with it. So, but yeah, maybe I should. I see a lot of people sharing like OCs and characters, and they get like a little bit of a fan base just by doing that. But yeah, and also like since I already did this before, it feels like kind of weird to just post them now. I have so many things like this. Um, I was thinking the last thing that I was thinking related to that was that maybe after finishing a project, I should do like a little like concept art book, at least online, right? Just do it. A lot of people love to see the actual process. Maybe I should start doing that on Twitter. So yeah, let me show you a few more just so that just in case you grubs enjoy it, because today we're talking about designs, and honestly, while I don't think that I should be sharing this yet, I guess it's also like a small stream which I I trust in. So I was also doing like a um Mothra type character, right? So this is Mothra, and this was like my first idea. And I have so many of these. Like I started with this. I wanted like to have eyes and maybe eyes over here or something like that. But actually wasn't liking that too much. Maybe I wanted a little bit more purple or something more. But no, 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 still no. And then I think I got to a good place. So I started doing this, and this felt like, okay, maybe this is going somewhere. Like two sets of eyes only. This set of eyes too. Um, Screenshots and sent to Twitter. Wait, wait, wait. Oh, you mean you're posting this? uh, Lick those C's. Yeah, true. I would actually almost probably unlist this stream just because of that. Uh, then I was thinking, oh, maybe like put in like some strings attached and do things with this. It's a really awesome. Oh, I'm glad you Grubs like it. I honestly, this is why I wanted to share like my designing process. It honestly goes through a lot of phases and it changes quite a lot. And I honestly like what I do in terms of design. Even if it feels similar to something that already exists, I try to give it my own, I guess, style or something like that. Oh, and then I was thinking like maybe I should do this. Maybe I'm not sure if full red. So I was thinking maybe like the red almost only shows, and we could do like some little thingies over here that look like eyelashes, so that when you close it, kind of looks like this. This one I was trying out bigger eyes, as you can see here, but you could see the eyelashes, and the red one is hidden behind, which you could show that later. And then I was also testing uh this, like another type of face hair thingy. Like this was down here. Oh, another type, and then this one. And you can see my type of inspiration. So something like this that looks very I don't know, hairy, spiky. So it's like a type of moth. The eyes. There are a lot of reference that I have in this. Like for that one, I was very inspired by Kill la Kill characters. Probably doesn't show too much, but it's there. Give it a mullet. I think it would be cool to give it someone a mullet. So, and last one that I'll show. Last one that I'll show because I've already given too many spoilers, I guess, but maybe I should start posting them in the future on, what is it? On Twitter. Um this is the last one that I'm showing for this. And so let's take a look. So I was doing like a Mecha Godzilla, and Mecha Godzilla, I wanted to do like a smaller version of Mecha Godzilla. And let's see if I can find a good face. So okay. So you can probably see the face in this one. And would be cool to do YouTube shorts. I actually just almost finished my YouTube shorts overlay, so I could be doing them more frequently. I hope so. I always have a lot of trouble making videos. Sometimes I take too long, but I take too long doing everything, right? And so this is Mechagodzilla, you can see it, and this was this wasn't the first one that I made. Like I said, I always do a lot of drawings, but this was like the last one that I had. This was like almost my final design. So as you can see, a lot of the face is over here, right? And I also tried to do like a second face over here, which also has a little bit of a, a little bit of this same hexagon shape that we have over here. So it's like a, and like this we have here, right? But then, like we said, a lot of junkie, yeah. At least you stream, yeah. At least that's something. I think that at least gives me um trying to do something. So, the other day I was thinking, but well, if I'm not gonna do it as a Godzilla story, and I'm gonna give it my own flair, then I would need to change things like the face, the body a little bit, things like that. So I was, I don't know, messing around with a few shapes, and then like I said, it started with a different few designs, but right now I don't know which color I like better. Let's do this one. Let's share two. So I was doing this one, and I changed it so that, okay, now I'm doing my own thing. Let's do longer arms, make it look a little bit goofier, which is something that I wanted. Um, let's do like the lips like this, and the punching gloves, I guess. But everything else can kind of stay the same. It's not too bad. And then I had another color over here. I think I also enjoyed this color and making it look a little bit angrier, but pretty nice still. I'm getting sleepy. I think it's late for you, right? Don't snore. I roll. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of designing, and that's not the project that I'm working on right now. But yeah, I guess I could say it's almost 11. I see. It's for me. It's about to be 10. Um, I'm working right now on another project. I'm very hyped because I think I can actually make it happen sooner than usual, right? Um, roll and snore combo. But then again, something that I um something that I do worry about is that spoiler feeling. So I always feel like I don't like giving spoilers. I like just showing something whenever that something is ready, right? But maybe I should. I mean, not too many people follow me on Twitter, so it would be kind of private-ish, and it could also help me gain more people there. But yeah, um, I have a lot of fun designing things. That's why I wanted to do this today, and we could go like through the designing process a little bit. I'm on the Florida time now. I don't do. I think I snore a little bit. I don't think I snore too loudly. I think I just do the. I don't know. My dad snores really loudly. Okay, so. Hmm. Oh yeah, you two are the combo. Yeah, like someone rolls, the other one snores. That's what. That's what it is. I honestly, I'm not a fan of red. I don't usually like red, but I think this for this one, it could work out. I drool on you in my sleep. I drool when I sleep sideways or something. It does happen to me. And we can do a big spider with white or something very much of a light color. Let's see what we can do. I feel like a big spider would be fun. But I still feel like I'm doing something that feels very much like a yellow jacket. I never drool. You guys are nasty. I only drool, like I said, when I'm on my side or when I'm on my stomach. Like it depends on. I'm just relaxed. Honestly, the only bad thing for me, like when I drool, is like a very good sleep, either sideways or like laying downwards. But yeah, it's when you're at an awkward position. But the only problem with that is that it does wake me up sometimes. Like when I start drooling like too much, I do wake up. So like a big thing like this could be fun. But let's see. But it's actually not showing up too much with this color. So I wonder if it needs something over. Um every time I see the word nasty I have a heart attack and PTSD because it's right that night. Wait, what? How could it be? I didn't know that was a name. That's interesting. But yeah, it's not related, but sorry that I said it while reading it. Okay, so I still wonder about this. Something like this. Okay, I'm liking this, but we still need to work. Well, it's not the bug. I see, I see. Well, that's not how I know you, so it's not a thing for me, right? Like, what if we do red? But then I would like to do the eyes red too, which I wasn't trying to. And that even, I think that's even more on the toes of the. I think too many colors. I think Spider-Man only needs about two. So let's bring this down a little bit. Not with school. I just want to share. I see. As long as you're fine with sharing, I'm fine with it. And I was thinking of that green. Anytime I see my name anywhere, I'm like, huh? I like green with green, honestly. This is not too bad, actually. But maybe that is too green already. Uh, huh. Okay. So let's make some space. See what we can fix. This one, we should make it smaller. Anyways, I'm getting tired and my phone is at 15. Yeah, my bro, you're supposed to be going early morning walk. Yeah, then you should probably rest already. Probably gonna be a short stream. Also kind of tired, and I don't think I'm getting a good enough result. Maybe I should go um and try to make that Kamen Rider um Spidersona, I guess. Let's see. Let's make this one small. So I suppose this is good night. Yeah, good night, Leo. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Remember, I'll stream on Tuesday next week too. After that should be on Mondays, hopefully, but I do need to. Yeah, have a good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. See you next time. Bye bye. Let's see. Um, okay, I'm liking this green, but what else could I do? I don't think I'm confident on this spider, but can we do something with this? Maybe this is something like the white. I don't like this. Almost looks like an alien, I guess. Ah, wah, wah. Mm-mm-mm. What? Spider. Yellow. Stripes. Spider yellow stripes. Yeah, the values of the spider design, the bright green are too similar. Yeah, I'm trying to see. Ooh, this is interesting, and this could help with the logo that we were looking for. Okay, so this looks like this. Supposed to be like a cross spider. And now this could be like a logo. This could work totally for that. And these do have like this. This is a little bit what I'm going for. But let's see how we can change things around. Right? Okay, so like long legs, long things. Stripes. The red. There's something to this. Okay, let's see. Oh no, like this, maybe. And then let's do this. Wait, let's copy this in just in case. Well, all right. And let's. Do we need this to be separated? Maybe not. This. We could. I'm sorry, but these stripes give me bee vibes. Yeah, I kind of said it that it does feel like a yellow jacket in a way, but let's see if we can get somewhere. Especially with the white too. That also has very bee vibes. But let's see if there's something we can do about it. We don't need to stick with this. We're only testing things out. Mm, let's do the red over here. Let's do, instead of, can we do something like this? And what did I, let's do dark green. It's a lot of testing things out. Like I said, even with my Godzilla designs and all that, there was a lot of moving things around that I didn't show here, but it's a lot of little designs over here and there that you don't see during the design process. That guy I forgot. What about, let's see, wait. So let's, this is already a little bit like a spiny orb weaver. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's remove this. Let's pick another color for the eyes. We could still do the orange. Something like this. Kind of like that. Maybe I should have tried to make Spider-Man into a Kamen Rider. I feel like I had an idea for it. I wanted to do... Yeah, that's mostly how it goes. Trials and errors. Yeah. It's a lot about doing that. And then maybe with this orange, then it wouldn't feel as bee-like, right? And what if we did like only, perhaps only in the joints, stripes? Do you want stripes like this? I think that kind of works. Like only the joints, stripes. I don't know if I want to make them pointy or not yet. Something like this. Wait. And the red, if we see this here, and I'm kind of doing the chest a little bit like the abdomen, I guess. We can put in a little bit of red in this. Um, around here. Let's see how this looks. It's usually like a feeling for it, but I don't know if that look is helping us. I want something maybe in the Hands, or should the hands be maybe again green? Now it looks too electric, maybe. And we're doing a little bit of a cross spider logo, which would be a little bit like big ball over here like this, smaller like this. Two lines. Wait. Two lines. Two lines. Two lines like a cross. Huh. Mm, 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 mm. Is there a place for this? Oop. Maybe something like this. Wah wah wah. It's hard, it's hard. One, two, three, four. Maybe if we do something kind of like this, but let's see. So we have this idea. This idea going on. And let's make this smaller. This one to be hard. Huh. It's always like that when it comes to designing, but I guess I wasn't ready to do it live. I feel like a little bit of the pressure of trying to do a good job at entertaining and doing this correctly, right? So there's always that. But hopefully there's still something to learn from this. So maybe like this. Let's test. With this shade. No. Can also take a lot of time. Yeah, I usually do this. Like, all that I've done is usually in a lot of sessions. I don't do it right away, just in one sitting. There's a lot of time involved with this. Let's see. Let's take a look at the eyes. For example, I think we could do something like that. At least another set of eyes. If I don't end up in a design that I like, I think that I'll check if I can Kamen Rider if I Spider-Man, at least so that we have something that we can show off at the end. Looks like the character is starting to come together. Hopefully. Um, let's see. I kind of like an idea of something, but I wonder if that's even like, can we even put the face like this? Would be fun. I guess this should be with this one, right? But that doesn't show up too much. Let's see with the red. Kind of looks just like a smiley face, so maybe not. But I kind of like it. Let's see. It's something like this. And this one would have with this one, do we do this? Like one or two? Maybe it would still feel very B like. Too spiky on the top. Wah, wah, wah. Let's see. I'll fill this up because I don't think. Oh, I don't think we need this. I wonder if this could work for the typical lines that we have. Or is this something different that we can do? Like I said, I did think about giving it like a web backpack or something. If I give it a web backpack or something like that, I'm getting a few ideas. Okay. What about if okay, I'm thinking let's grab this one. Well, let's grab everything. Let's wipe this out. Let's just work with this one. And let's see something. So we have this. We can actually we might actually need to remove. Hey, what's up everybody? Hey Bloody Tooth. How are you doing? I'm trying to design something. Honestly, so far, not doing so good, but it's only because, it's hard doing it live. I guess it's my first time doing it, so like that. But, and even though I don't feel like I have a good experience drawing OCs, recently I've been doing it more, you could say, for projects, so there's something to that. Ooh, I like this kind of feel to it. I just don't want to go too crazy with it, but I can kind of see the typical spider iron spider arms. Like I could kind of see, wait, where's the classic one? I could kind of see myself doing this. I like the look and the feeling of it. And actually feel it might be right for this type of character. But it feels like maybe I'm doing too much, so that's why I'm nervous about it. I feel like I should be doing a more standard looking one, but hey, let's try it out. So now we can start doing more of a cleaner drawing, I guess, because I think we do have the idea pretty much there. We just need to clean it up a little bit and add a few things, but that is something that we can add in this because it will be much better showcased this way. So let's see, we might be getting somewhere. All right. Pretty good starting my summer semester. Ooh, nice. So I'm going to hang it for a bit before going to bed. Sure. Have you also drawn anything related? Well, I feel like you would have a Spidersona, but I might be just making stuff up. I feel like you would, but that's only my guess. So this would be like big lenses, I guess. Could we do like one more? Maybe not. Like this. And then we would do like so something that I wanted to showcase with this one now. I think on the back something that I was um thinking about, we should do like the abdomen type thingy. Not much. I thought about making Spidersona from the movie. I did draw some animals for practice from work on my sketchbook. Oh, really? You should. Have you seen the movie yet? I feel like you would make something like that. What type of animals did you draw? Which ones? I want to get a good sketchbook so that I can do things more often whenever I'm outside. Uh, this could also almost be like, so in a way we could say like this on the front would be like this and this, and it's almost like a belt, right? So it's like this, and on the back we have, I don't know, I guess the thingies, spider legs. In a way it feels a little bit more try hard that I wanted to make it, but I don't see another way that I can make the long legs work with this character other than this, than using this. Uh, a cat, a bear, a duck. I realized I like bears. It's funny to me that bears are so cute yet so deadly. Their design is so opposed to what they are meant to be, right? So it's that's always funny to me. Was good. I see, I see, I see. So yeah, right now I'm just trying to make this make sense, right? Uh, so it's very much um inspired by that Iron Spider type character. Like I said, it feels a little bit try hard for. I like the more organic, simple feeling of Spidersonas, I guess. Um, saying like my Spidersona has like the best powers of them all and all that feels like that I'm trying too hard. But this time I'm actually just doing it out of the type of aesthetic I'm going for. Would even be cool as goggles, right? I could even like that, like this. Mary Sue Jose's are not fun. I mean, they must be for people, but that's not my style usually. So that's what I worry about. Don't want it to be like that. In a way, maybe it is. Maybe it's already too late for me to save myself. But I feel like this pose is very much referencing this one. Um I'm looking at this one, although I'm doing my own spin, doing it much more lankier, I guess, and not as edgy, you could say. But I'm glad you do. So yeah, this is. I guess this is actually getting us somewhere, which am I'm glad we're doing that. Okay, so we do this. We do this. We we do these like this, and the other side, and I think this should be a little bit thicker, like this, and we can move this over here, like that, just a little bit. Uh, And yeah, right now just okay. So maybe this one was too thick. Okay, so we do this. That spider squat. This one. This one over here. We can even do like a double. band on this. This one, let's not do them too thick. I was doing them a little bit too thick. And this one like this. Whoops. That's better. And so we have this already. And I need to sort of design like a backpack. I want it to look like it's holding something, I guess. And out of that, we get those extra legs, not just from the back. But we can take a moment to do that in a second. Okay, so now we have, let's take a reference of those jumping spiders, I guess. Or no, those weren't jumping spiders. Those striped, yellow striped spiders, and then our spiny orb weaver. And let's grab this. Let's see. Which one would help us to do this? Oh, I think I had it. But don't tell me that I lost it. This one is good. There's another one like this one. Uh, uh Yellow sweater, yellow stripes. Oh shit, today has been productive for me art-wise. Oh, really? How so? Tell me. I'm interested in that. Oh, here it is. So we have this, and with these, we can sort of design the legs and the backpack. So for the legs, I think we need to do them like really again, I'm wondering something very, I don't know if it's like just a Mary Sue too much or something. What if it was like an actual spider on its back like this? But maybe that's already too much. Practice size profiles with Leo. Like I said earlier, I learned about the proportions of the skull from that. Now I'm sketching some special effects. Cool. It's always nice to be productive. It does feel very rewarding, I would say. So that's nice to hear. And it's always good to have like a drawing body in a way. because if you don't usually do stuff, it helps you keep yourself motivated and try. It's always easier to, I think, for to do something for others than for yourself. Something like this. No, but I think this one should be like upwards. Maybe I should do that behind. I usually don't do that great with just serial drawing, but this one I reference from a fighting game. Which fighting game goes astronomically hard for my standards? That's cool. It's always good to find a place with good that works well with you. Oh, I think I know what I should do. Just make them a little bit more arched, more of an arc in here. And then also with this one. I reference a kick post from Jin, especially specifically his Marvel vs. Capcom. I say I didn't remember that one. I played Marvel vs. Capcom, but somehow I don't recall that character. It looks cool though. I like the whole scarf thing going on. It's something that I would always do for Kamen Rider like character. I think with maybe I should also do the Kamen Rider Spider-Man. Would be a good challenge, although I feel like I should give it more time. It's only in the first and maybe second. Oh, I see. Hmm. I don't know which one I played, honestly. I don't remember. Have very vague memories of it. And almost want to copy that one, but I won't. Garu Mark of the Wolves has the hardest fucking VFX ever, though. I would need to look at it to really know. But even from stills, they kind of look crazy, so you might be onto something. That might be the case. I was recently thinking about VFX, and honestly, don't even want to get into it. They just Same as with backgrounds, they can feel a little bit intimidating. Especially, I always struggle with the ones that glow because that's just something that, how could I say it? I mean, I guess that would be a good reference, right? Um, since it's usually pixel art, so there's no artificial glow added on top of it, right? I usually struggle with making things feel glowy enough. And I think I don't do like I should maybe do more layers with a brighter color inside. That might be it. That could be the thing that I'm missing. Doesn't support transparency. Yeah, so maybe I should actually study from that. I usually feel like my drawings lack a good sense of glowing things. Um maybe I don't know what it is. Maybe more layers of the color that we want. What do you think it is? Uh, cause I don't know exactly. Pencil. I've actually experimented myself with conveying transparency through opaque pixels, and I don't know honestly. Yeah, cause it's the way that I would do it. I usually do like a color like this. For example, let's do this, and then maybe just like a second color, like a brighter one, right? We do this, would make it like this, more yellow. So maybe we do this. Oh, and then that's it. But I don't feel like this is as good as some examples that I'm seeing. Maybe like I need to go harder with it or something. I'm pretty tired too, so bye bye. See you next time. I'm always happy to catch a stream. Yeah, I'm always happy when you get to be around. Feel like it had been a while, so it was nice seeing you. Have a good night. Don't let the bedbugs bite. See you next time, Boyd. Bye. Bye bye. Oh, so yeah, it's something that I might need to practice because I always feel like I want to go the simple route, just I don't know, do Photoshop, do like an outer glow, and that's it. But do the hands like this look better, or do they look better when they're also filled then? Wait, wait, which way would it look nicer? Like this. Think the black hands look better? Yeah, I think they might too. Because it also follows like the color scheme of the spider. So you might be right. Wait, let's do for the feet too. Honestly, if transparency effects were needed, I'd rather just use blend modes. I guess. I just wonder, like, to make it easier on myself, um, in regards of MS Paint and things like that. Um, Not for transparency, I don't mind that too much. Just for the glow, I guess. I usually just think, oh, maybe I guess just do Photoshop, outer glow, or something like that, and that's it. But that also feels like cheating. Maybe it should be like just this, and I don't know if we even need the other lines like this. Oop. I could use the marker brush with a mask color or something. Mm. Yeah, I think mostly I need to practice what makes a good bright looking color, like this. I don't know if I can paste it over here. Um okay, no. So something like this, there's basically no transparency, right? But it still like looks very shiny as well. And it's maybe like a good contrast between a dark a good dark color outside and then getting lighter. But I need to practice that. I'm gonna go to bed now. It was nice being here. Gotta get up early for an appointment on Zoom. Alright. Thank you for coming to the stream, Bloody Toot. Hopefully I'll see you next time. I'm also doing next week's stream on Tuesday instead of Monday. But yeah, have a good night. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Good luck tomorrow. Mm, like this, like this. Uh, Maybe like a little line over here. And whoop. Yeah, contrast and smooth gradients are key when rendering glow effects. Though with MSPAINT, that also involves managing color banding. Yeah, yeah, it feels like too much of a chore for me then. That's why I'm like, I'm not so sure what to do about it. It happens with a few things. Like I've been considering the thing about backgrounds, but probably just gonna do um oh, I wonder if this would look good. Sorry about the topic change. Like the fingers and the soles of the feet with the color. It could be nice, although it doesn't show up as much. As someone who used to do pixel art, I'm not familiar with it. Honestly, I've never done too much pixel art, so and I think it would be like I don't know if I'd be able to. Hmm. I like the backpack. I like orange fingers and soles. Yeah, I think it looks kind of cool. Um, I like the backpack idea, but I don't want it to uh I feel like it might blend too much We might need to do something over here to make it look separate from this. I guess shading could also help, but let's see. I think I still want to do, this one has two lines. I think we should do just one and then see how it looks. Just as a comparison, right? But honestly, maybe we don't even need it. I think flats are fine. Yeah, flats, honestly, they're fine here. I just mean like, I think I want to, in a way, make it so that the backpack doesn't blend with this one, right? So I don't know if the extra line helps. I think maybe it's all right without it. Let's see how it looks over here. Oh, it would be something like this. Which doesn't look bad, honestly. I don't feel like I'm missing much with it or without it. Mm, let me see. Orange. So I was thinking maybe at least this we could make it darker and that way we don't get confused. Maybe that's all it needs to be, right? Uh, or maybe the other thing that I was thinking is that we still use the same color, but we use like some lines over here to make it look like it's the back of the backpack. Something like this. Maybe that's too dark. Something maybe like this. Ah, ah. That kind of works. But I'm not sure if it's better to just ah use the other color. Colored line art. I don't know if you're joking. I don't know if you're slash J slash serious. Cause honestly I could. Maybe for the arms? We could. Uh I think do I okay, I wonder if do I wanna do the lines like this, like I wanted to at the beginning, or do I wanna keep the yellow the orange yellow orange scheme? Maybe maybe I do. It's like oops. It's like one at the top. I'm joking, but it would be cool to see you attempt it. Would you think on the whole drawing or just some important bits? I think we could do like the legs with some colored lines and the backpack. Well, Something like this. And let's do. Does it only have 3 legs? This one, the Iron Spider? I think it does. So I don't know if I wanna. Or it does only have 3 legs for some reason. Okay, the whole drawing having colored lines would make it more cohesive than some. I mean, colored lines and some highlight. Okay. Yeah, let's see. I think it would be a good way to make it interesting. Let's see how many other legs we can add. I think I want to. I'm a big fan of this design, by the way. I kind of wish it was real, and I'm almost curious what this Spider-Man story would be. Oh, really? I'm really surprised and flattered. I wasn't sure if I was doing too well, but that honestly sounds really cool. I'm glad you like it. Uh, Wait, let's see if this. Tell me if I'm ruining it though, in at any point. I always do take advice whenever I'm designing stuff, so feel free to chime in. It's always like I always think it's a good practice to take into account what others think. You still follow yourself, like what you think will look good, but it's like mm, it's like good to know how it's looking so far. I'm gonna do this one walking more backwards, then this one more like this. It's a really neat contrast with the usual Spider-Man design and the analogous green-orange color scheme instead of red and blue. The motif from actual spider is super clever. Oh, thank you. Makes me think his personality would contrast with Peter Parker's in some way. I think I think that could be the case. Honestly, in a way, I kind of see this a little bit as what I would do, but I don't know if it was exactly if it came out exactly the way that I was thinking it would, but so far I do like it. But like I said, I do worry that um maybe it's doing too much, which I hope it's not. So yeah, I'm really glad to hear that. Yeah, I like the color scheme. I like the idea. I honestly didn't know I was gonna include the the whole spider legs and all that. I just really felt like I wanted to have um the long looking legs type of deal going on. And when I did the cross, when I thought about the backpack, I thought, hey, would be cool to have the legs around there somewhere. This honestly looks too small. Oh, should be more like this, I guess. Like I'm not doing the perspective correctly. I think the camera vibes also stand out because most Spider-Man media doesn't really use that as a reference. Honestly, I think I even want to do a Kamen Rider attempt, like actually trying to make Spider-Man the typical one into a Kamen Rider. Um, maybe maybe next week I could try that. I think this would be, if I do it like this, would look better. Um, would it? Let me see. Because I don't think this is showcasing the depth of, yeah, something like this. I think something like that. Yeah. So up to here, here, this one like this. Could be a little bit like that. I guess. And then the other one, a little bit like this, a little bit like that. Kind of feels like it's even leaning into it. But let's see how it looks. I wonder how much easier it would be to execute a rider kick with web slinging as an additional ability. Oh yeah, could only help, right? So okay, yeah, I think this looks fine. Yeah, cause this one is a little bit more forward, so I also want to showcase that. Make it a little bit sharper. And this one, just gonna do it like this. So do this one like this. Right? And what else? We could. Oh, I'm missing the little stripes on the other legs. Let's do that other color that we had. This one. A little bit darker, just so that it feels, I don't know. Oh, I did it. No. I accidentally didn't use black for the outlines. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I guess there's no saving that. Uh, let's copy this. Let's. I mean, maybe since we're doing colored outlines, we can save this. Let's see. Let's see if there's something that we can do with it. How could this happen? I just didn't notice that I was using the really dark color instead of black. It's a really dark green instead of black, so let's do like a dark green also for this. And then we could add a few highlights for some other areas later on. So I'm just coloring every spot that would connect with another spot. So basically we can just bucket tool most areas that don't need another color. Wait. Oh. So like this. This, I think we can use this one. Then let's use like a reddish, even with a little bit of pink tone to it. Not too much. A little bit more. Darker, can we? Like this. Oh, sorry. Nope. Ah. Crimson. Yeah, a little bit like that. That's a good way to put it. I think for this one, I'll do a little bit more red. For the eyes, I feel like they have... The eyes, I feel, would have a little bit more of that because I'm picturing like lenses, while for the body would be more of a orange feeling to it. And I don't know how well I'm doing. I almost never do colored outlines, so maybe this is like too much, but I guess we can kind of see or kind of mess around with it in a bit, because as long as everything is in the right place, then we can change the colors that we have, and it's all good. But I think it's looking fine. Maybe this should be darker, but other than that, I don't see many issues. Uh, oh, this one. Oh, this one. Oh, this one. What else? Like this. Usually colored outlines are much darker than the one you're using. Yeah, might need to change that. Don't have too much experience with that. I think the orange, I like it that way. Also kind of feels like a highlight. Oh, but the green and the yellowy green do feel pretty light, which I don't think that's too good. P3R just showed up in my recommended. Just mentioned it. It happens like that sometimes. Sometimes it's kind of weird. Like you're talking about something really specific and it shows up. It's like, wait. I used to think like, nah, they aren't listening to us. And I'm like, wait. Okay, maybe that's too specific. But then again, it's always more than likely a coincidence, because in a way it's something popular and new, and maybe a little bit tangential to something that you like. All right, let's do. See, can make this color darker. Ah, wait, I don't like this color. It needs to be darker. Ah, okay, now can we use it for this one? I don't know if the colored liner doesn't look too good, then we can go back to the black lines. I don't mind, but we're testing things out. Just watch the trailer, looks pretty good. Yeah, I think it does. Looks fun. I would be a good way to play it. Although, like I said, I feel like maybe I would missing the original experience. But then again, I really don't want to download what is it like emulator for that. So, and I think it might be better for me than the portable experience, which doesn't have like the 3D worlds where you walk in, which is something that I wanted. So yeah. Either way, probably gonna play it. Probably a good way to experience it, I guess. Uh, whoop. Uh, let's see. Hopefully, because I don't know what I'm doing. Hopefully, it looks good enough, I guess. Maybe then this should be that kind of color too. Let's see. Like brownish, reddish. Could be, because it's a backpack and maybe it should be different than the suit. Hmm. Not too sure. Not too sure. What do we think? Let's see how it was before. So this was how it looked. And this is it now. Yeah, maybe. Wait. Maybe this should be. How can we fix it? Like this. darker. I think the color outlines might have been a bad idea. Dark green is very dark in the value, and outlines almost always look better with darker values than lighter. Hmm. Okay, this I think I might have an idea. So let's do this. Let's reset. Wait, let's actually copy this one just so that we don't lose it. Let's reset. Let's grab the one with black outlines. And I have an idea. Let's I'll grab this little bit. Wait, what? I'll grab this little bit. Let's do it like this. And I have an idea on what to do. So maybe we could do the line outlines, but not fully. So it would be like this, as if they were kind of like highlights. Maybe it doesn't. Wait, then we should make them darker, I guess, too. Like this. And then, for example, for the eye, that area that we said was basically on the outside, that is something that we paint. Like this. Then again for this little bit over here. Oh, and I think the legs need that too. So we have that here. We use that on the other knee. Let's also erase this because it's not helping. Like that. Then we do like a really dark color for this too. Let's do like let's see if this one, it's either like this brown looking color or like a green, but let's see. Oops. Could be like a green. Let's see. I like the green, I think. Uh, maybe we could also use like a little highlight for this one. mm, darker. That it don't want it to stand out too much. Also over here. And then the one part that I wanted to have with the outlines. I guess we could do this um since I kind of messed this up and I colored the whole thing over here. I could just make it another color there. Like just roll with it. Let's use like we're basically gonna do like a transparency thing. Oh no. So like this. Right? And I think for this one could actually do this. Maybe we need to cover up a few things over there, but overall I think it's good. So we cover up the lines we messed up over here. Like this. And this one, right? Let's do a few passes of this. Like that. And then the final detail that I wanted to do with colored outlines like that was at the tips. I like the scattering-ish effect you're doing for the legs in the back. Oh, thank you. A little bit scuffed, honestly, but hey, it's at least it's I guess it's kind of working, right? And then with this one, was feeling it like that. Like this. I wonder if we could do the same over here. What can you do when the dark green color lies to you? What? It lied to me, so that's what I did. The dark green intentionally spread misinformation on the internet and made you think it was a black outline color. Yep, I fell for it. And I think we can even do a little bit of that for this one. Oh, like this. Even if it's just a tiny bit. Maybe a little bit brighter though. And we can do the same over here. And I think that's it. Uh, uh, I think we... Wait, I just like to do this when it comes to lenses. So let's just do this. This little bit. Mm, wait, like, let's do this. Let's do a mix. And that's it. Yay, speculars, yeah. Even just a little bit so that it looks like it's popping out at least a tiny bit. Could we do one for this so that it also feels... I don't know if it's too much. I think that one's too much, maybe. I don't know if I can do one on this side. Hmm, more hidden in a way. So like this. Almost not visible, but yeah, I think that's it. And as always, it's pretty simple with the color scheme. Basically, three colors, aside from other things that we could include. But yeah, I think honestly, um, I usually say this when it comes to designing. It is never, well, at least for me, it's never the first draft that I go with, but it's always fun to see where it goes. And for example, if I was ever gonna do something with this one, I would probably see what else I would do or how else I could do this thing. I would think about the backpack or think about what this should be. Like for example, I don't think I would want it to be like mechanical maybe. What if it was like an actual spider on its back and they're just like they got linked and they are maybe like I guess I wouldn't say uh symbiotic because then that's like the symbiote. But yeah, maybe something. There's something there, but I would have to think about it more. But yeah, I think with this, I'm gonna end it today so that I still. This is a very busy week for me, so hopefully I'll still be able to do a few things. And what is it? The symbiotic, or what was it? Um, yeah, I think if there's still hype for it next week, I would like to do a Kamen Rider take on the actual Spider-Man, because there's this. I think the video games did a Kamen Rider for Spider-Man, but I honestly would do it differently. So they did this, and it's not bad, but I think I would do something a lot more fun. And that would be like even better than me. I was gonna say, you mean a symbiotic relationship? Yeah. But honestly, I'm really glad you enjoyed this design. I wasn't very sure at the beginning, and we had like a few hiccups here and there, but I like what we ended up with. I kind of had this thing in my head that I wanted to use like this type of spider and all that, and yeah, hopefully it was fun. Uh, Also showcased a little bit of my of a few of my designs, which were um very much a spoiler for now, but like you said, maybe I should consider posting them more often on my Twitter at least. Feels very you with the Kamen Rider inspiration and the Jet Set Radio kind of colors. Yeah, I thought about the. I always like this kind of yellowy, greenish, neon color, and it does feel very Jet Set Radio. Even the orange kind of feels that way, and I kind of see it like that too. And even if I could, or if I thought about something like that, uh, it's not spoilers, it's marketing. Yeah, I should think about it that way, honestly. Um, Especially because I know. Sorry if I go on too long. I just wanted to say this. I feel like a lot of people do that on Twitter. Like they post their OCs or the things that they're working on, even if that comic or whatever it is, it's not ready yet, it's not out yet. Like people start becoming fans of different OCs that should be for a thing in the future, but it's only like, I guess, concept artwork all the time. And I'm not used to that. I'm used to, just I like the idea of just showing up with the thing completed, like the whole thing done and all that. But then again, that also always becomes um bad in the long run, I think, because you end up not creating the hype that you may need for it. So I will think about it, and maybe I should. But yeah, it's a good thing that you Grubs said that too, because it does give me a little bit more confidence in thinking that uh, it's okay if I post more, even if it's not complete yet. That's why I don't upload anything. I have ideas, but I don't have the commitment to show what I've made. Yeah, a little bit like that. But I think maybe it would be good. Uh, and like I said, if it's on Twitter, it feels like another place where you can maybe get to see the behind the scenes or something. But yeah, I'll think about that, and maybe we'll talk about it more next week. I'm not confident yet, but hey, it's a good thing that you Grubs mentioned it. But for today, for now, this will be it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week. Oh, remember, next week I think I'm also streaming on a Tuesday. Just a heads up. Well, yeah. Well, Bye, Grubs. See you next week. Have a good night and don't let the bedbugs bite. Bye.